The ending of episode 4 reveals the various secret lairs of New York's vigilantes and villains, and that unsettling last scene can only mean one thing: Daredevil Born Again. Episodes 1 through 3 have teased the presence of Muse through his ghastly murals, and although episode 4 is no different, Sic Semper Systema is the first time for Muse to actually appear on screen. While the actor who plays Muse hasn't been revealed, that big glass gallon jug filled with blood implies that he's preparing for his biggest mural yet. This could mean that the show will be adapting the first artwork by Muse that was shown in the comics, the Sanguinity, a depiction of a war made from the blood of 113 victims. Strangely enough, even with this possibility, an even more deranged villain openly walks the streets of New York. After the events of Netflix's Daredevil series and Echo, arguably the biggest mystery of Daredevil Born Again is whether Wilson Fisk can really change and become a better person. And episode 4 finally provides the answer: hell no. Apart from lying to his wife Vanessa, Mayor Fisk has secretly imprisoned and tortured Adam, the man with whom Vanessa had an affair when Fisk was away. Other than the fact that Fisk will always be the murderous kingpin, Adam's unlawful incarceration may be the single most damning piece of evidence that could not just depose Fisk as mayor, but land him in prison once more. That said, considering this next revelation in the episode 4 ending, prison may be the safest place for NYC's villains, dirty cops, and secretly evil mayor. Easily, the highlight of episode 4 is Frank Castle's actual MCU debut, an intense emotional reunion with Matt in the Punisher's secret lair. Unlike the dirty cops of NYC, Frank is much more conservative with his use of the Punisher skull symbol, which he seems to be reserving for actual missions. And not that we ever doubted Frank, but he and Matt casually confirmed that it wasn't the Punisher who shot Hector Ayala. Frank may be his usual gruff self, but it's notable how only the Punisher himself could give Matt the space to finally break down and openly grieve the death of Foggy. And perhaps most importantly, this scene drops another big mystery: Frank Castle's next target. Whoever it is, as foretold in Muse's writings on the walls, vigilante justice is coming to the streets of NYC. After almost every episode of Born Again ends with teasing the Daredevil's return, episode 4 actually sees Matt inspecting his equipment and practicing on the rooftop, combined with the show juxtaposing Daredevil and Kingpin in their respective hideouts. The next episode could see both finally returning to their old, violent ways in the original Netflix series. However, for the sake of the misguided and dirty cops who idolize the Punisher, the Devil of Hell's Kitchen better hurry up and catch Hector's killer, unless Frank gets his hands on the imposter first. With Matt confirming that it wasn't Powell or Frank who shot Hector, who do you think really pulled the trigger? And just who exactly is the Punisher coming after in Daredevil Born Again? Tell us your thoughts in the comments and keep watching Screen Rant.